Hello world. Today is Saturday, July 4th, 2026. It's 5:17 p.m. and this is another vlog, a 10-minute raw, unedited talk about what is top of mind. This is a public journal, a captain's ship's log through the journey of life. All right, so it's 5:18 p.m. I'm at the co-working space. I'm feeling really good. Have water. There's a couple of things on my mind. It's like 5:30. We're supposed to go visit Zine at the hospital. Anyway, today I've been just working all day. I had a great breakfast, 8 to 9 p.m. And pretty much I've been here. It's Saturday. I've been here in the co-working space pretty much since 10:45. I had a nice coffee chat with a friend about startups and business and AI. So I pivoted to Luminolog. The amazing thing is how much I've come to understand. Like, the human brain is really a limited computational machine, and we only have a certain amount of RAM. Our awareness is very limited, and so how our brain works is we trick ourselves. Really, we put on illusions, and that's so interesting because we know that, and so it's so interesting that in psychology your mind is really just always playing tricks on you, and you control your thoughts, and you control the frame of reference, you control your internal narrative, but sometimes you may choose not to. But if you choose not to, then you're just drifting, and the real thing is Napoleon Hill just fucking said it. There's two types of people. There's people that are just drifting to fucking life, and there's people that are creating their lives because they tell the narrative about themselves. Their inner story is what they think about all day, is who they are. So what Luminolog does is it allows you to just verbalize for every day 750 words, through video, through audio, through text, through handwritten. You journal and you get a badge. You share it on social media. You get a soulbound token, and it grows as a constellation. Each star is a journal entry. So this becomes your soulbound. This is a soulbound token, and becomes a visualization of your soul. It's each point is a representation of one journal entry, one day of achieving this goal, this habit of journaling. It's the meaning of that entry converted to high dimensional space, converted into 3D space. So it's mathematically it's a representation of the meaning of each entry. And how close they are, then that means they are similar in some deep sense. Further away, they are less similar. And this becomes the focal point of your life. This becomes your soul. This becomes your a visualization of your soul, representation of your soul. And it's a very simple loop of speaking or writing 750 words. Once you reach that goal, you get a badge. You get a shareable card that you can share on Instagram like this. And it has an insight, clarity sparks creation, mindful moments unfold, clarity in every breath, creation's gentle spark. This is something you can post to your social media. Next, you get one more star on your NFT. And this becomes a unique representation of your spirit, your soul. And so what this allows you to do is to have like a daily ritual of daily practice of verbalizing, like giving form to your thoughts. And what you think about all day is who you are. And the intention here is to just to flow, talk about what is the most meaningful thing to you right now. Whatever that is, just talk about it. And it's the approach is that it's private, meaning it's encrypted. But the spirit is that there really isn't true privacy. Like, speak and write as if all of your ancestors, future and past, and all 8 billion people on Earth were witnessing everything you wrote. This kind of attitude, this is the kind of intention here that will bring you the right kind of spirit into this. And then once you enter each journal entry, you get an AI summary, you get an insights, you get prompts. And this daily routine just allows you to have a thinking companion, have another perspective, have questions to take your thinking further. And it shows you related other journals that are related semantically. So the idea is that you're creating a world here of all your thoughts, all what you're really authoring your life here in the journal. The journal is you authoring your life. And whatever that story is, that's what's going to, whatever you repeat, that's what's going to manifest. So now the danger is not to ruminate, not to obsessively turn over failures or mistakes or bad things. It's just the opposite. It's to notice all the facts of your life, and then take a step back, talk about them, explain them. And this gives you the opportunity to tell a story about your life, about yourself, about what you're here for in a new way, to develop that story. So it's about you. The space here is for you to learn to articulate your story, to tell your story. And there's no judgment, and it's not intended to be published, but it's a place for you to exercise your ability to articulate your inner world. A human being is what they think about all day. And the thing is, if we don't ever either speak or write our thoughts down in words, we don't really know who we are. And so a journal is the space where a human being can get to know themselves, and where the human being can create themselves. We are the author of our lives. We are the authors of our lives. how we interpret our experiences, what happens to us, determines how we see ourselves, determines how we will behave, determines how we will see the world. And so the key thing for personal growth, for self-actualization, for authoring your life and developing yourself, is your ability to tell your story, to tell your story positively with curiosity and with just really tell it the way you want to tell it. And what it allows you to is to capture these thoughts, and then there's a built-in, and then there's AI. It goes into an embeddings database, and we have chat and voice AI to allow us to search across it, to understand it, to see patterns, to find out the things that we want to find out through, like, when was the last time I was like the happiest? So really this becomes a way for us to develop a daily routine, a daily practice of talking to developing our identity and articulating our thoughts and beliefs. And measuring our inner world, which then allows us to really manage it. So it's really not really about judging or saying this good or bad, but just continually, every day, this habit allows us to gather all this data. That then allows us to measure it and then to manage it. That means improved self-regulation, deeper self-knowledge, self-understanding, self-awareness, self-discovery. So yeah, ending it here. (5:30). Thank you for watching and listening, and sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations. May you be free from suffering. Peace.